When I was a girl in 4-H, we spent a lot of time making sure that our jars looked perfect for the fair. And one of those things was measuring the headspace. And somehow I got it into my mind that headspace had more to do with how a jar looked than the canning process. Boy, was I wrong. Today we're going to talk about headspace and why it's important. Headspace is the amount of air between the bottom of the lid and the top of your product, and the liquid and the product. And it's important because having too much headspace can cause not enough air to be expressed during the canning process, and so your flats don't seal. Having too little headspace can cause the product to expand up, and liquid and maybe tiny seeds can get under the seal of your lid, and then again it won't seal. So it's really important that we use the proper headspace for whatever you're canning. You'll want to follow your tested recipe to see what the headspace is that's recommended. Most jams and jellies are about 1/4 of an inch. Things like tomatoes and high acid foods that you're doing boiling water bath with are usually 1/2 an inch. And then pressure canned goods are 1 inch to 1.5 inches. So in order to measure your headspace, you can just use a clean, regular ruler and put it up and measure. Or you can purchase one of these handy dandy little bubblers that have graduated steps on them. The first one is 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and 1 inch. These will go down into the inside of your jar, and this should be 1/2 an inch. Perfect. Also, the reason these are called bubblers is so that you can remove excess air from your product, and that is also affects your headspace. So moving your bubbler down the sides of your jar and through your product helps release extra air, which can bubble up during the process and give you too much headspace and can again affect the sealing of your jar. So remember, headspace is more than just having a pretty looking jar. It really has to do with the canning process and getting a good seal. This has been Kathy Love with the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture Cooperative Extension Service. Be sure and give us calls if you have any questions on the food preservation process.